Today we are diving into 25 of the most genius Amazon travel essentials that are on the market that you need this year. And we're gonna dive right into it because we have a lot of good travel must-haves to cover. As always, all the links will be in the description as well as in this QR code if you're watching from your TV. Without further ado, let's get to it. Starting with number one, my trusty turtle neck pillow. Of course, this is an Amazon exclusive, but you can buy it on Amazon and I swear by this neck pillow. I used to think neck pillows were stocky and uncomfortable and hurt my neck more than anything on flights, but on our flight from LAX to Tahiti, my husband convinced me to try a neck pillow, which I now have the turtleneck pillow, and I have never slept better on a flight. I'm the type of person who can never sleep on flights, and I definitely get the most sleep on red eyes when I'm wearing this neck pillow. It's different than your average neck pillow. Obviously, you can see that it's not a normal neck pillow shape because it's essentially a Velcro neck brace that you tie around your neck and Velcro. It's super soft, it's like a fleece material, and then you rest your head on it. It holds your head up and it provides your neck with a lot of support that airplanes don't provide for you and a typical travel pillow doesn't provide for you, in my opinion. I've never taken another red eye without this turtleneck pillow since that trip. Number two is the Metway Silk Eye Mask. Like the turtleneck pillow, I never travel on a red-eye flight without this mask or a long-haul flight in general. Eye masks are super important in flights in particular because when you want to sleep, when you want to close your eyes, there are so many lights in the airplane cabin, whether it's your neighbor's reading light, whether it's just the overhead lights that the flight attendants turned on, whether it's someone's windows open, etc. There's always so many lights on. An eye mask really helps keep it dark, and not only does that help you sleep better on the flight, but it also helps you adjust to time difference better because your circadian rhythm, if you're in darkness when your destination is in darkness, it helps your circadian rhythm adjust more quickly, and therefore you have a better trip because your jet lag isn't as bad. Also, it adds a little bit of pressure to your eyes, which I find comfortable and then find it more easier to relax and sleep. Plus, this one is a satin silk material, so it's better for your complexion, better for your skin than another fleece or cotton material eye mask. Number three are the Apple AirPods Max or noise canceling headphones in general. My husband has the Bose noise canceling headphones. I really love my Apple AirPods Max, although they are a bit pricier than some noise canceling headphones. Again, not exclusive to Amazon, but Amazon has so many good noise canceling headphones, and that is what is important on every flight. Ever since I started using noise cancellation on flights, there's no going back because you realize just how loud those jet engine noises are after having that noise cancellation. Not only does it block out those jet noises and chatty passengers and crying babies, but it also helps you listen to your music or your podcast or your movie, whatever you're listening to, through the headphones a lot easier because that background noise is blocked out. On that same note, I love my headphone hard shell case from Amazon. The Apple AirPods Max do come with this miniature case, but I feel like it's mainly just to prevent scratches to the headphones. It doesn't really do much to protect it. It's a little bit flimsy. This, on the other hand, is completely hard shell, fits the Apple AirPods Max perfectly, and just provides a whole other layer of hard shell protection. Feels so much safer traveling with the hard shell case as opposed to the case that the AirPods Max comes with, just knowing that it has that hard layer so nothing will crush my headphones. You can also get an Apple AirTag from Amazon. This is a key Amazon travel essential because it allows you to always know where your checked luggage is or where your important belongings are. I always have one in my checked luggage. Most travelers do these days, so that if in the unfortunate circumstance when your checked bag gets lost, you know which airport it is, and this will help you retrieve your bag a lot quicker. It'll help the airline get it to you a lot quicker, and or I'll carry it in my camera backpack or purse on me throughout my travel day after I get to the destination, just so I always know where my wallet is, where my camera gear is, all my valuables that I have on me throughout the day. I'll put it in my camera bag or wallet in particular so that I always know where those are in case any pickpockets get any funny ideas. You can also get an Apple AirTag key ring for your Apple AirTag from Amazon. This will make it really easy to keychain your Apple AirTag to your wallet, to your purse, to your camera gear backpack, to your suitcase, wherever you want to key ring your AirTag to. Makes it very easy for you to do that. Next is the AirFly Pro. I love this Amazon travel essential because it allows you to pair your Bluetooth headphones to the seatback entertainment center on your long haul flights so that you don't have to use those dinky, cheap headphones that the flight attendants pass out. You can just pair your Bluetooth headphones to this device and then plug this into the seatback entertainment center to listen to your movie or TV show that you're watching. I like the AirFly Pro in particular because you can pair multiple headphones to the device so that you can watch a movie together with your travel buddy without having to sync up your seatback entertainment centers. And another perk that I love is that because you get to wear your noise canceling headphones, then you can hear your movie or TV show so much easier because, again, like I said, those background noises and jet noises are canceled out. Next are the Well-Traveled compression packing cubes. I have a few different brands of packing cubes that I have tried out, and the Well-Traveled brand is my favorite brand from Amazon. They're affordable and they're durable. They come with little cards that you can fill out to know exactly what types of clothing articles are in each packing cube, and they really help me stay organized on every single trip. Next are the Mighty portable chargers. They're just your basic portable charger. They have a USB-C, USB, and other ports that you can connect and charge your electronic devices with on the go. These are a must for me. I bring them on every single flight, every single travel day out. They're super useful in theme parks like Disney World, and I've never run out of charge when using them, as long as I charge them after use. They come in a pack of 2, which is perfect if you have a partner that also wants one. So I have one and my husband has one, and we use them on every single trip. Plus, they are a very budget-friendly Amazon travel must-have. Next are the Comrade knee-high compression socks. Comrade actually reached out to me a couple years ago and gifted me their compression socks, and I have never taken a long haul flight without them since. They truly make a huge difference in that antsy feeling, that tight feeling that you get in your legs and quads and calves when you are sitting in that economy airplane seat for hours and hours on end. They truly do help because they promote that healthy blood flow throughout your body, throughout your legs, even though you're sitting down. Next is my passport holder from Amazon. Passport holders, are they a necessity? Not necessarily. You can definitely travel without a passport holder, but I love my passport holder because it helps me stay organized, and it has credit card slots that I can keep my credit cards and like my Priority Pass lounge card in, also like my driver's license in, so that I don't have to carry my passport holder and wallet separately. I can just combine them, and that way I have less bulky things to travel with. I do like using a passport holder though, just to keep my passport nice and safe and free from any unnecessary damage, because it is important that you keep that passport free from too much damage outside of like the regular daily use wear that it might get. Plus, this one has a vaccine card slot in case you are going somewhere that has a vaccination requirement. It also has a SIM card slot, which I think is so smart. If you are using an international SIM card going abroad to have data, you can keep your other SIM card, your home SIM card, in that nice secure slot so that it doesn't get lost. I think that's a really smart feature as well. Next are my glass cosmetic jars. I've talked about these in multiple videos, and I love them because they're dishwasher safe. They're glass, so I just stick them in the dishwasher after a product is used if I want to put a new product in before a trip, and because they're very easily washable and non-toxic, they are reusable for every trip. My next 2 Amazon travel essentials are sunscreen, and I actually am out of these specific ones, but I want to recommend them because they are so helpful, as you'll see. I am out of them, but I do have my Neutrogena, my trusty Neutrogena sunscreen as a prop. The spray sunscreen that I really like is the Babel Botanicals non-toxic sunscreen spray because it is non-toxic. There are no chemicals that are harmful to humans in this product. Plus, because it is non-toxic, it is also reef safe, so you don't have to worry about it being reef safe if you are going to a destination where you will be swimming in the ocean and or that requires reef safe sunscreen. I will say it does not spray on as clear as like another more popular brand of spray sunscreen. You do kind of have to rub it in sometimes, even though it is a spray. There's a trade-off there going to non-toxic and having to rub it in versus a unhealthier or unreef safe brand that just sprays on super easily. So there is that trade-off, but I do recommend that from Amazon. Another super helpful Amazon travel must-have sunscreen is the Sun Bum SPF Face Mist. Now this one, much like Neutrogena or another brand, is not reef safe, so I wouldn't recommend it wearing to a beach destination. But for destinations where you're gonna be out in the sun, maybe in the city or in Europe or at a theme park, those types of destinations where you still need SPF and you will need to reapply it throughout the day, I do recommend it for those places because it is a face mist, which means you don't have to rub it into your skin when you already have makeup on throughout the day, or when you have dirty hands, you've been out in public, you don't want to like touch your face. This is a super easy way to apply and reapply that sunscreen over your makeup hands-free. A travel makeup brush holder helps me keep all of my makeup brushes free from unnecessary dirt or my toiletry products getting on it or makeup getting on it unnecessarily. They keep them separate from my other toiletries in my bag, keeps them clean. I feel so much better using those brushes on my face then, knowing that they are clean. This one is a silicone material, so it's super easy to wash and reuse, and it has little holes to keep those makeup brushes aerated, just to keep moisture out. Similarly, a beauty blender holder is a great travel essential to get from Amazon. Very similar idea. The holes keep the makeup brush aerated and keep unwanted moisture away. Also keeps my beauty blender nice and clean and away from other liquid products in my toiletry bag or makeup that I don't want getting on it. I did find these two that match. I did purchase them separately. They didn't come together, but they match really well. I'll give those links in the description, of course. And if you know me, you know that I'm very particular about the things that I put on my face, the products that I use on my face as someone who is acne prone. So I just feel so much better knowing that my makeup brushes and beauty blender are clean, mold-free, germ-free, all of that good stuff. I have a couple more toiletry related Amazon travel essentials now before moving on, and one of them are these disposable toilet seat covers. I don't know why some airports still refuse to provide toilet seat covers, or some planes don't have them, or just public restrooms in general. I always feel better knowing that I have these toilet seat covers on hand in case I need them. They are super cheap. They come in a pack of like a ton. I don't even know how many they come with, but they're really cheap. I believe they're under $10 for a ton. They will last you a long time, and they're super thin and easily packable. Next is the General Medi Mini First Aid Kit. Super compact. It comes with everything that a typical first aid kit has, like gauze and bandages and antiseptic towels and antibiotic ointments, all of that good stuff. Everything that you would typically find in a first aid kit in this super compact, travel-friendly form. I bring this on every trip pretty much, especially on a hiking trip. I will bring this on hikes when you just never know when something's gonna happen, especially on hiking trips and road trips. Next is my travel pill case. Now my little sister actually introduced me to this pill case after it went viral on TikTok, and she was sold by TikTok on it. It's essentially just a little mini travel pill case. It has 8 different compartments to keep your different pills separate and organized, and I like that it's smaller and shorter than your typical long pill cases. So again, I will bring this on every single trip. Super affordable, super cheap on Amazon. In addition to like my daily supplements, I'll keep my ibuprofen, my acetaminophen, you know, like regular painkillers that you might need on your trip in there. So that's what I have. Those are the pills that I have in there right now, are acetaminophen and ibuprofen, so that they're always ready for every trip. Next is the Gillette Venus Mini Razor for travel. Comes in a little travel case. This travel essential from Amazon I mentioned in my mini travels essential video, and it had some very controversial commentary on it on that video. Apparently some people don't like it. I believe one of the comments said that it was too hard to hold with larger hands. I do have small hands, so maybe that's why I didn't notice that. I personally love it. I personally always travel with it. I like that it has its own case to keep these sharp razors separate from everything in my toiletry bag, and to keep it nice and hygienic and clean, obviously, too. So take that advice as you will. I personally love it. Apparently some people do not love it. Next is this little LED compact mirror. If you are taking a road trip or traveling with a bunch of people in one hotel room and you won't always have personal access to a mirror, whether you're sharing a bathroom with someone or whether you're on a road trip in a car most of the day, I love this mirror because it has like a ring light kind of situation, LED light built into it, so that you always have good lighting, whether that's when I'm completely doing a full face of makeup, like in the car or in a busy hotel room, or if that's just like doing touch-ups when I'm on the go on my travel day. Again, really cheap on Amazon. It also is rechargeable, which is nice. You don't have to worry about changing batteries. So that's another travel-friendly bonus feature as well. Another surprisingly somewhat controversial travel essential from Amazon that I personally love are refillable perfume bottles. I love putting my expensive fragrances in these refillable perfume bottles so that A, I don't have to worry about traveling with my glass, large, very expensive fragrance with me and risk breaking it or losing it. And B, because then I don't have to buy and spend money on a travel size version of that expensive fragrance. I can just transfer that fragrance from the expensive large bottle that I own to this cheap refillable bottle from Amazon. I mentioned this product in my travel essentials for women video a while ago, and a few people in the comments said that they were leaky and messy. I have personally never had that issue with these. I think they're very mess-free considering you are transferring a perfume liquid from one bottle to another. I've also never had issues with them leaking, so I love these refillable perfume bottles. They're so cheap. They come in a multi-pack so that you can use them for multiple fragrances if you want, and they hold enough liquid to outlast your entire trip. This next Amazon travel must-have is a super fun one, and that is the Kodak wireless mobile printer. I think this would make a great gift too if you're looking for gift ideas for someone. Basically, this little mobile printer is exactly what it sounds like. It hooks up via Bluetooth to your phone and the Kodak app, and you can print any photo from your phone directly to this mini printer and essentially create like your own Polaroid size photo with any photo from your phone's camera roll. So I'll show you the inside. That's the paper right there. That's the size of the photo that it prints. It's a really fun thing to maybe bring on your next trip or a gift to a traveler that you know. It's rechargeable too, so you don't have to worry about batteries. It prints out the side, super compact, literally could probably fit in your pocket, and it's just a little fun travel essential that Amazon sells. We only have a few more travel essentials from Amazon here. One of them is the Stanley portable French press. My husband actually got this for Christmas one year, and he uses it on trips all the time. He even uses it at home or at work sometimes. And it's a Stanley, so you know it's a very high quality brand, even though you can buy it on Amazon. Oh, I just realized the French press part isn't in here. He must have used it recently. But basically it has a French press insert, so you can make your own French press on the go. He's a bigger coffee drinker than I am, but he uses that on every road trip that we go on. He also likes to use it in hotel rooms instead of like the potentially nasty hotel room coffee that is in the hotel room. He can make his own French press coffee right in the hotel room. Next is this electronics organizer. I actually influenced my mom to get one of these in my initial blog post that I had it featured in, and it's essentially just like a little case that has a variety of different pockets, different size pockets. I'll show you the other side too. There's smaller pockets in here to keep all of your electronics and cords organized. If you travel with a lot of electronics, which most of us I feel like do, like whether that's camera batteries, your phone, your laptop, your other electronic devices that require a charger, this is a nice way to keep all those chargers organized and not free in your suitcase. So that is where I keep all of my charging cords and chargers neatly organized when I'm on my trips. And lastly, number 25 is one of my favorite travel must-haves of all time, and it is my Tunice handheld portable fan. I've talked about this in a variety of my videos, and I truly never go on a trip without it. I am prone to overheating. I do not do as well in hot, humid climates as cooler climates. I overheat easily. I've gotten heat sickness before. It's not fun. And this fan is a lifesaver on hot trips, whether I'm hiking in a hot destination or in a hot theme park or at the beach or just at the pool even. This fan saves my life, saves my sanity. It is rechargeable, so again, you don't have to worry about batteries. It holds charge for a really long time. It's pretty powerful too. It has 6 different levels of power that you can use. I literally used this by the pool just the other day, and I was out using it for several hours, and there's still 62% battery on it right now. So that's really impressive. But even for destinations where I'm not in a hot, humid climate, I will still bring this on every trip because it folds and can be set on a tabletop, and I can use it when I sleep for white noise. At home, I always sleep with a fan on. I love sleeping with a fan on. I can't sleep well without that white noise, and I used to not be able to sleep well in hotels for that reason, because there wasn't that constant fan white noise. And now I sleep so much better in hotel rooms with this fan. I just plug it in and keep it plugged in all night, and then it runs the whole night. And I wake up and it's fully charged. And then on the go, where I'm using it all day out, like in a hot destination, I will charge it with my portable charger then too, to keep it running all day. Love this travel essential from Amazon. Never go on a trip without it. Can't rave about it enough. And that is it. 25 genius Amazon travel essentials that you need for your trips this year. And there is more where that came from. In my blog post, I have 61 Amazon travel essentials that I swear by. I have Amazon travel essentials for men, for women, for kids, and more in that blog post. So of course, I will link that in the description, and it is linked in this QR code as well, of course. If you are not already subscribed, I would love to have you here. On this channel, I post travel essentials videos quite often, so you definitely don't want to miss those in the future. Other than that, I will see you in next week's video. So for now, ciao.